As you begin the journey of attracting the people you need to make your startup idea a reality, there may be the right competition in the right community at the right time. With the support of the Arch Grants International Startup Competition in neighboring St. Louis, this is 1st50K Startup Competition. 1st50K is a unique competition designed to help you work your way to a successful pitch day. With the feedback you receive, you'll compete for $50,000 in seed grants and support services, and a chance to connect to quality mentors you wouldn't expect to find in a small city.
If you're ready to take your idea to the next level, you apply to a startup competition like 1st50K. You share your concept with experienced entrepreneurs and funders and investors so they can give you feedback. You use that learning, those fast feedback loops, to continue to validate your concept. So the more evidence that you can provide to your concept, the more sure it is that when you launch the business, it'll be successful.
Well, the great thing about the 1st50K compared to other things that I've seen and been involved in, those are sort of yes or no scenarios. You bring your idea, you give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. With 1st50K, we're going to say yes and no to different ideas, but we're also going to help those folks that we might say no to and maybe get them to a point to where we might be able to say yes to them.
Developing ourselves as a community that is a great place for new ideas to go and develop is really a function of three things. And I think that's what we've put together here. You've got to have good ideas. And that's what we're looking for to try to draw to the region, is people that have good new ideas. I think the second thing is you've got to have somebody that can help coach and nurture the people with those good ideas. I think the third thing is you got to have money to put behind those good ideas whenever it's time.
Well, I've had the good fortune of traveling across the country in rural communities from the West Coast to the East Coast, and you would be hard-pressed to find another small community with the high quality of life of Cape Girardeau that has such a quality group of entrepreneurial people. It just seems to be part of the DNA of Cape Girardeau, that people can come, start businesses, be successful. It's just something that I think would be really hard to find in another community this size.
And I think if you would apply Malcolm Gladwell's concept to that and also borrow his idea of being a big fish in a small pond and say, if you have a good tech idea, it doesn't matter how good your pedigree is and so forth. If you go to the West Coast and try to develop that, you're in a big pond and you are a small fish, and your chance of success is small. And I think what we have in Cape is the combination of resources that can bring you into the big pond when you're ready. But Cape Girardeau can be the small pond that gives people with a good idea a chance to turn into a big fish here, cheaper, faster, easier. And with the people that we've put together on our competition committee, you still have access to all the resources you need when you're ready.
It is a great place to launch the next big thing, and to me, I want to be a part of it. We could sort of get people started, and maybe we can take it all the way through, and maybe we send it up to somebody like Arch Grants or somewhere else. So I mean, I think we can be a great incubator in this city for bigger programs. I think people here, and I didn't say, but people here get it, and a lot of communities have that. But man, this is a small community to have so many people that just get it. And that to me is what's rare about this city. So the question for the people that are wanting to do this is they could be the next great idea, and so that is the exciting part of this thing, is they could be the person we're talking about 30 years from now when somebody else launches a different program, and so that's exciting.
Look at Cape Girardeau as a very unique, special little niche place to take those ideas and have access to the resources and the money to incubate and develop that to the point that they're ready to get out into the big pond.
So 1st50K is the right startup competition. Cape Girardeau is the right startup community. Why not get started and get to work?
This is your opportunity to be a big fish. Come join a small community with big resources and successful entrepreneurs that are dedicated to helping you make your idea a reality. To get started on your journey, visit 1st50k.org. Applications are being accepted now. It's a great place to start.